Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
General Motors makes a big promise to its dealers and customers, saying that it will start to increase car deliveries as inventory remains low. We begin with breaking news. Dozens of members of a violent street gang are indicted in federal court. The indictment accuses members of the almighty Vice Lord Nation of a racketeering conspiracy that includes murder and drugs. We're told it's connected to the execution of a search warrant this morning on Hubble near West McNichols. In the video, it appears officers are taking guns out of this house. We are expecting to learn more about this case at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Detroit Police, the U.S. Attorney's Office, and the ATF will be updating the situation, and we will bring you the very latest in later editions of Local 4 News. Our other top story is General Motors increasing deliveries to dealers. The automaker has been dealing with that massive chip shortage that has forced it to idle plants or cut back on shifts, but GM says that it has found a way around it and will be able to get new cars out to dealerships. Business editor Rod Maloney joins us now with how they're making it all work.
We have heard so much doom and gloom about this chip shortage situation that it has been tough to find a bright light. And yet today, General Motors appears to be giving us one, perhaps the best news the auto industry's had in quite some time. Whenever things like this happen, they mobilize teams to try and figure out the best way to approach problems. So, for instance, they've had people trying to allocate the best chip placement in places where they can make the most money and ship the best and most vehicles. In the meantime, they've also had engineers working on the thing or the idea of chip swaps. In other words, take chips that they have plentiful supplies of and then convert them into the kind that they don't have. They figured they've been able to do that. And they've had 3 plants that now are going to be changing dramatically and changing the face economically of the entire company. So let's start in Flint with the Silverado and the Sierra HD full-size pickups. If you've been up I-75, you've seen a lot of vehicles sitting in the parking lot there, and they sell 20,000 a month. But they've had efficiencies now as part of what they've been doing, and now they say they're going to be able to make 2 more trucks per hour, which means 1,000 more vehicles available a month. A big change. Out in Wentzville, Missouri, where they make the Colorado and Canyon mid-size pickup truck, they have 30,000 of them sitting out in the parking lot. The plant is getting ready to change over to a new vehicle, and this has really been a problem. And so what they've done is they've been able to figure out how to outfit, test, and ship all of those vehicles that are sitting there and get them delivered by July. And then for later in the year, the Oshawa, Ontario plant, which has been down, not building anything, they're restarting it up later this year, and they're going to start turning out full-size pickup trucks there. They figure the impact on that will be best felt in 2022, but that's a forward-looking thing that helps them feel pretty good about their future. So perhaps the best news of all, though, is that General Motors has been saying that they expected to lose about $1 billion in all of this, but as they've been making shifts within inside the company, they say that they're going to have a far better plan, that they've actually been selling trucks off the back of delivery trucks and also trucks that are just sitting there without the proper chips. And so they think that the impact of this is going to be less severe. They're going to be talking with Wall Street later on today to give them the good news, and we'll find out later on tonight exactly what that will mean, especially to the stock price. Again, very good news for the auto industry today. Reporting in Detroit, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Oh, it certainly is. Thank you, Rod. And we are coming off of a rainy afternoon and evening on Wednesday, but could there be more chances of rain on the way? The clouds aren't really breaking up much, Brandon. We were hoping for more sun today.
Well, and it's impacting temperatures, but wait for it. We've got some good news, nothing to fear. And to answer your first question, isolated rain and thunder chance here through the next 2 hours, and then that should be it, and may not see much. Middle 60s to near 70, east side, and really most of Metro Detroit. But you look out Lansing, 75, a little more sunshine, and that is good news because the clouds are moving west to east and certainly is a little more cloudy than we'd like here. But we're going to gain a quick 10 degrees this afternoon. 2, 3 o'clock, starting to bust through the clouds, and temperatures will take off a little bit. So you can see some breakage in the clouds, but a weak little disturbance and a sea breeze perhaps could be the elements of a few pop-ups over the next couple of hours. But Rhonda, nothing really showing up and nothing to fear. We're going to get back into some sun and more details on your summer heat coming up.
All right. Brandon, thank you. We'll see you here in a few. We do want to get you updated on a deadly shooting at a Dearborn club. Sources are telling Local 4 that the suspect has turned himself in to police. Police say that Dante Cox shot and killed 24-year-old Arthur Brown after a fight at the Pantheon Club on Michigan Avenue last month. No word on if and when he will face charges. And now to the coronavirus, with cases continuing to drop across the state. Yesterday, the state did add 420 new cases and 33 more deaths. Republicans and some Democrats in the state House have passed a bill that would ban government-required vaccine passports. At this point, there is no legislative effort to use the passports. The number of people filing for first-time unemployment benefits is down for the 5th straight week. Last week, they dropped to 385,000, a new pandemic low. Governor Whitmer is expected to give an update on Michigan's economy within this newscast, perhaps in the next 10 minutes, so we will bring that to you live when it happens. Meanwhile, a big announcement a short time ago from the Biden administration on vaccination efforts. The White House says the U.S. will start sharing COVID vaccines across the world. It will direct 75% of excess doses through a UN program. 25% of excess doses will be kept in reserve for emergencies here in the United States. Let's get to Blaine Alexander in Atlanta, Georgia, with the federal government's plan to increase vaccinations here in the U.S.
Well, hello to you from Atlanta. The Biden administration is mounting an all-out sprint to get Americans vaccinated. Right now, I'm standing inside Tony's barber studio. This is a place that on any given week could see about 400 customers, and the vaccine is a hot topic in this studio. And that's exactly what the Biden administration is counting on. They're partnering with studios like Tony's to hopefully urge more Americans to get the shot.
We're announcing a month-long effort to pull all the stops to free ourselves from this virus.
They're calling this the National Month of Action, pushing Americans to get to that threshold, that 70% of Americans having at least one shot by July 4th. Now, the administration is rolling out a wave of incentives, everything from free baseball tickets, free beer, even possibly free flights for an entire year. Another thing that the administration is really focusing on, the southern states. Now, there are about 12 states across the country that have already hit that 70% mark, but in the South, the rates of vaccination are lower. So Vice President Harris is going to be touring a number of states, urging Americans to get that shot. In Atlanta, I'm Blaine Alexander, NBC News.
Thank you, Blaine. Stellantis makes a big investment in the city of Detroit. The automaker today kicked off its Detroit's Greenest initiative, a 3-year, $1 million plan. It focuses on 4 projects, including a neighborhood education pavilion and an air quality monitoring system. Officials say that the plan will help improve the environmental infrastructure surrounding its assembly complex on Detroit's east side.
Detroit's Greenest initiative will help the east side of Detroit enjoy the environmental benefits of trees, beautified parks, less blight, and more green space.
Oh, that sounds so wonderful. A small group, though, of demonstrators briefly interrupted today's event in protest of Stellantis' plans. About 1,100 new trees and a stormwater park will also be installed. So thanks to them for making an investment in the city. It was a wild joyride with a 9-year-old girl behind the wheel. Why she and her 4-year-old sister said that they decided to take their parents' car on the freeway. And after another ransomware attack, the world's largest meat processing company says that it will be up and running again today. New information on the hack that threatened meat prices next.